Hi, it's me again, and I just wanted to do a brief follow-up video to go along with that last video about the books on craft. Because when I went to put those books back on my shelf, I noticed that I have some other books that are really kind of more fluffy in a way, kind of just books on creative process or more like journaling type books. But I find value in those kinds of books as well. And if they bring you inspiration and they spark your writing, then there's nothing wrong with those kinds of books. I really believe that whatever inspires you, it doesn't always have to be super literary, because if you're just trying to stick with the literary, then you might just sometimes need something a little lighter. And so I was thinking of calling this video the s'more video because I'm sharing some more books, but also because um, the Poet's Glossary might be like your graham cracker. It's just like your hard, stable base, not too much flavor. And then next you have your Mary Oliver Poet's Handbook, and that's kind of like your chocolate, really rich and sweet and a lot to go to. And then you need your marshmallow on top. So I have a few books that are kind of like the marshmallow to your s'mores. And so I did share a couple in the last that were more on creative process, but here's a few more. Felicia Day, Embrace Your Weird. Face Your Fears and Unleash Creativity. So this is a book where you are meant to really write in it, engage with it, just feel free to just let your creativity go. And you just never know what might come of that, and how that might serve your creativity. So not necessarily about craft, but really more about play. And sometimes that is kind of what is missing from our writing, is that permission to play and to kind of let go of some perfectionism. So that might be the marshmallow on your s'more. Austin Kleon, arguably a little bit more than marshmallow, but very light, quick reading, something that you can go to, read one chapter about one particular aspect of being creative, and maybe find a little source of inspiration. He has more books than this. He has one that is like an interactive journal if you want something that you can write in. But this is Steal Like an Artist and Keep Going. So again, just motivation on how to keep that creative spark going. And then, well, let's see, one more that is not really a journal yet, but this is called The Art of Noticing. I got so excited when I saw this because it reminds me of notice taking. So just the idea of being more observant. And this has a lot of exercises just to kind of go out into the world with a particular mission for creativity, like going on a scavenger hunt, going to look for one specific thing, looking for just a specific color. So if you, like, let's say you go for a daily walk, but maybe you always walk in the same area and you just want to kind of have fresh eyes, something like this, a book like this might spark your creativity as well. And then, if you go to Barnes & Noble or Half Price Books, you will see, and lately I've noticed in the past few years, they're just inundated with these creativity journals. They come in just so many varieties. A lot of them have prompts, and they're kind of like guided journals. If you are interested in getting something like that, really take some time to look at what's inside, because some of them are just so fluffy that there's just not really much to them. Others will have some good content and good exercises. Here's one that I'm pretty sure was from Half Price Books. Get Creative, 60 exercises, activities, and prompts to stimulate your imagination. And I was just glancing through, there's like a whole section about senses, sensory descriptions. And then there's like this page, your favorite food, and it has this whole list of words, sensory words to describe taste, and with eating, not just taste, but texture and all that. So something like that might just be just what you need. And then there's there's space to write in it. And so you know, maybe part of your routine is like you read 5 literary poems and then you need like some playtime for yourself. And maybe a journal like this would help. Here's another one. Find Your Voice, a guided poetry journal for your heart and your art. And this one, let's see, is this one I was thinking of? Sometimes these books actually do have some kind of craft kind of content. This one, oh yeah, it has different poetic devices. So each chapter introduces a different poetic device. And then there's a lot of space for you to practice something. So you could definitely, so it has like anaphora, abecedarian. So it could definitely introduce you to some new concepts while you are just having some space for some creative play. Here's another one that was from Half Price Books that I really just got for fun. Emily Dickinson Nature Sketchbook. And it has just a poem on one side and then space on the other side to sketch or write something. So I just thought I would share those books with you and say that I'm not above the fluff and adding some marshmallow to your practice so you have some more practice. Thank you.